pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for coming. Does anybody want to switch these meeting times? Very well. I don't care. Y'all think about it. I don't know. Everybody else does.
Not done hunting yet either.
Okay. Well, we can wait. It don't matter. Approval of the minutes. If everybody check through your minutes.
Read through mine.
October minutes. Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nice. All right, we had some late fees for when the bills got mailed out late. One of them, Hannibal Regional, is, I don't know, that somebody's on it.
Theirs wasn't from when we mailed out the bills late. They got their regular bill, they mailed out a payment that disappeared when all of our bills disappeared. And so by the time their check made it, it took like 2 weeks and it was late, so then.
Is it postmarked?
I
What?
believe it was.
What was that bill for?
Just their water bill.
Hannibal Regional.
Okay.
Like she
How much
called
was it?
me.
Can we waive, I need a motion to waive Hannibal
$5. She
Regional's
called me the day she
$5
got
late
the notice.
fee.
She's like, I'll mail that.
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
I'm not gonna spend a lot of time digging into it. I got a motion, do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bob, if you have any questions on what that is.
What's the account number?
It's the Hannibal Regional account, the one I emailed you about a couple weeks ago. I'll have to find the account number for their new.
16400.
Attaboy.
He knows them.
Yeah, he does.
Give me a second, if I was ready. Two seven zero dash 05 had a water leak and was requesting if the usage was high, if we could do the 3-month average. The way I understand it, the amount given, what was it, $140 for one billing cycle?
Yeah.
There was a leaky toilet that was running for some time. Did you ever?
Did he get it fixed?
I believe so.
Okay. That's a requirement to get it.
Yeah, we're not gonna we can't keep averaging. Yeah, if they don't fix the leak, but that's
Have
a,
they fixed it?
Yeah.
What about the other 3 bills that's past due?
that's, I don't know. I don't dig into those. All I know is I have the request for, average for the last bill to average 3-month bill.
They got it fixed.
270-05. That's common practice when someone has a leak that we average the 3 months.
He may, Claire, you may want to check that read again and make sure this high bill on that one, if there's more leak,
I checked it myself.
was it?
And Claire verified it was leaking before, and I checked it after.
I know.
It's not.
I know, but don't you want to take it to that read, because there may be, in between the reading and the
Possible.
repairing, you're gonna have more usage on there, so you
Well,
wanna
that-
take a current read
Yeah,
and go all the way back.
yeah.
That's how you wanna do that.
So when's the next billings?
21st? 21st.
Okay. You guys wanna work that out? What the 3 months average is to the 21st?
I will read it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is there a motion to average that 3-month bill for that account?
I make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All approved. Approval of the bills.
We have a few additions here. In the water fund, MECO, preliminary or ongoing bill, $2,000 for the water tower replacement and water system improvement.
Making some money off that.
Yeah,
They
Of
will.
course, I don't wanna do what they do.
How much
No,
is that?
Exactly.
that is extremely
2,000.
complicated.
Also in the water fund, Boehner Environmental, this is the October bill. The one that's on the bill list is September bill. $1299.01. And then general fund, Epley's,
Uh-oh.
is this a funny bill?
I don't know yet.
$33.75. We got a gallon of antifreeze and taillight bulb or bulbs. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's not scary.
That's not.
It's
It's
in
highway
95,
robbery is
22.
what it is.
Yeah, it is.
So what can you buy antifreeze at Sam's Clubs?
That's
Less
not,
than
none of it's cheap anymore.
$3.75.
It's expensive to change your oil.
it's coming back to the
Antifreeze,
community.
$10.95.
That's the way I figure it.
The LED bulbs were $22.80.
Sort of. Who's saying Houston?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. Who is that?
That makes it more.
I had the same
It's
question.
been a long weekend.
Yeah, I haven't quite caught up with sleep yet. All right, anything else on here? If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve the bills.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? No nays. Oh, I'll check that off. We haven't done that yet. Go ahead. I jumped the
Are we
gun.
we're doing the financials now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in and checked it and,
Next
and
on the agenda. Goodness. Hey, we renewed a CD in sewer, didn't we?
Yep.
Did you go, you only wanted to sign one?
Yep.
I was hoping I hadn't dreamed that. Page 2? Page 2. Okay. General fund, revenue since the last board meeting and expenses. The engineering at 2339, that was for the park work.
Hmm.
Nothing else unusual. And then page 3 is the year-to-date numbers, this year and last year. We should be getting our second installment of the property taxes if we haven't already gotten
I
that.
have here, no, $51 from traffic income and $4,749.83 for the city share road and bridge.
Yep, that's property taxes,
Okay, good. Here she is.
general fund.
General,
And make sure the bank writes that on the deposit ticket.
you want
Okay.
this slips?
Oh, sure. I'll take those.
See, I'm learning.
You're training them.
I don't know about that.
That was an overstatement.
Nothing exciting has happened really since the last.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
You can tell the total income's a lot different from last year, but we had, was that ARPA money or something? We got some $30-some thousand, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So miscellaneous is a lot different.
I've got it figured out.
Page 4 is all the activity through the checking account since the last board meeting. And page 6,
What was a Hannibal tractor? 638.47.
I couldn't tell from the invoice what it was, some kind of a kit. It said a kit of some sort.
Yeah, they
Animal
should have
tractor.
not charged us for that again. That was part of the original I'll call him.
Take that check out of the,
Yeah, don't send that yet. He's probably gonna tell me, oops, I forgot to put it in the fund. But, that is for the hydraulic release for the mower. If it suddenly stops, it kicks back to the reservoir instead of kicking the hydraulic system real hard.
yeah, the invoice said kit and some number,
That's,
so it didn't make any
That's-
sense to me.
one of the things that when we picked it all up, we couldn't use yet because somebody didn't order it up there. So I'm assuming we're probably gonna have to pay it.
Well,
Just call him.
find the original bill and
Let
see,
me
make sure
ask
it was on
for-
there.
Yeah, let me ask for, just hold on the
Because
check.
if it came in like, they
Oh.
would've just,
I will call him first thing
Are you on page 6?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
tomorrow.
A
Ready?
big expense this one, November 1st, we paid our semi-annual interest on the EPA bonds. So November, and I think, is it February, that's 6, or March, maybe, 6 months. And then page 7 is the year-to-date numbers. And you can see where the engineering at 12,250 is the portion of the 35,000 that they quoted. And then we got another 2,000 here, so. And page 8 and 9 is all the activity through the checking account. In the middle of page 8, you can see where the account 1030, bond and interest. We took the 6,400 out. And we transfer $1,500 in every month as per the bond ordinance. Page 11. Sewer. Not much income, not much expense. The 525 was they pumped a manhole. Circle Sewer did.
A while back,
Really?
yeah, that was summer
Yeah, we just got the bill.
or
Let's go
spring.
picnic.
That was spring.
Just pumped it up. First of the week.
Oh, this week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So really quick note.
Yeah.
And page 12, year-to-date numbers.
Can't complain about that.
And then the check register on page 13. And page 15, motor fuel, there wasn't any activity in motor fuel.
Probably gonna have to look at streets next summer. There's it's spots where they're raised up this high and I don't know, yeah.
So the oil goes down to $40 a barrel.
Well, yeah, and a lot of that I keep calling it COVID money, but that can only be spent on motor fuel stuff, so.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna cover a street. What was it last time? $80,000 to do one street, I think.
Well, that repair at this middle street here, what is that, 60 feet or 100 feet, whatever that was 14,000.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Put up a toll booth.
Yeah,
Town.
people just go around it. All right. Do I have a approval of the financial report?
I make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I got Christmas light purchases.
Bob.
3 years ago, we had started replacing Christmas lights. And see you, Bob.
See you, Bob.
See ya.
We had started doing Christmas lights, buying the newer LED lights, and it's been like at least 3 years since we bought any. Did you ever get any prices?
I didn't, I got
Okay.
sidetracked.
We will skip that.
mean,
But
but-
we're gonna, it won't happen for this year, but we're gonna look at maybe buying another couple.
I mean, there are
Just to
some-
replace.
Is this the lights that go on
On the
like on the
poles.
poles?
We
Yeah,
have a book. I don't know where
Yeah.
Yeah, we started replacing them and then I forgot about it for 2 years. And before I know it, it's Christmas and we
I
don't
told
have the
him the
lights.
other day, I'm like,
We can
y'all
just
always bring it up, like the week of Christmas, like,
we
talk
can just
about it.
order them and leave them in the box. They come in the middle of summer. Doesn't matter.
He's gonna order like two new ones a year,
Yeah.
you know, that way.
Yeah, what I didn't know was
Sticker
the
shock.
size,
Well,
like
when
what
we
size,
put them up, we'll measure for the size.
or actually what we have,
Yeah.
which ones, like some of them I have pictures of.
So speaking of Christmas lights, we usually put those up the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Is that right?
Yeah.
That means I can put my tree up then, right?
It's after Thanksgiving, yeah, you can.
We don't put a tree up
Not
this year.
before. So,
Put it up and hang turkeys on it.
so we got, Claire, are you free that Sunday or do you want to do it on a Sunday or?
Yeah.
That's double time, right?
Sunday, yeah.
Never had been.
It means you get mine and yours.
Yeah.
It doesn't take very long to hang them up, but it does help to have a handful of people. So I know it's Sunday, so that doesn't work out for a lot of people, but we'll look at doing that.
You know, meet up over at the old building.
We do morning, afternoon.
We can do whenever. I know Paul and Jan like to do mornings, but can't get much help in the mornings, but it doesn't take that long really. And it'd go a lot quicker if we get LED lights, the bulbs don't break. Just by taking them up and down, they shatter and it's,
You don't get away with at least breaking 200, you're doing something good.
yeah. All right, visitors' comments. Kim,
I'm sorry,
you got a comment?
on what?
Anything? Whatever you want.
Open
Visitor,
floor?
visitor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
okay,
yours.
my name's Kim Spangler, whoever doesn't know me, I moved here 2 years ago, I live down here on 106, the old Robinson's place, 130. My issues are the highway, speed, control, there is none.
Yeah, it's been.
And I need to, we need to get something done, cause it's getting dangerous. I was nearly rear-ended, and I see other people also in the same situation, so.
Us highway dwellers.
Cliff, you live between the signs,
I can
you
tell you
gotta
it's
notice it.
I can tell you it's bad. It's
And
not.
the oversized loads are too big for this highway. I don't know why they're going this way.
Well, the interstate's shut down. There's nothing they can do but go through
Yeah,
there.
they can't get through there.
I understand that, but when they shut the interstate, the eastbound interstate down about a couple months ago and diverted the detour traffic through here, it was 50 mile an hour. Semis, after semis, after semis, and it was shaking my house.
The second time they did that, we had an officer present. and
We need to get a
it's-
law enforcement on duty. I know Zach, but I'm not too sure what his role is. But I think he's traffic and other things.
Whatever. Yeah.
He's Pike County,
He
Yeah,
does
so
the best
we-
he can when he's here.
but we need to get somebody that with the red and the blues, and we need to slow the traffic down. That's what I got to do today, and I will revisit it later, next month if we have to.
I can't argue with you. It's
Okay.
it's ridiculous
Is
and
anybody not on board with this?
no.
Because
So-
I want Hannibal, or not Hannibal, Marblehead lost a child 30 mile an hour crossing the street, and I don't know if it's happened here yet,
It
but
hasn't.
if it
but
ever
it's-
does happen,
Yeah.
Hull is in trouble for taking this sign down up here.
Well, those signs are moved around to like whoever requests them. So probably.
I request it move back, but in a proper position.
Well, I think I'm gonna put them right smack in the middle of town, facing each way, to see,
Okay.
just
But
to
what
keep
about-
them moving.
What about more signs? How
I'm
about
gonna,
put a sign up on each end enforced?
yeah, that would be up to the board if we want to buy more. I mean, they'll sell them to you every
How
day.
expensive can a sign cost compared to a tragedy?
Yeah, I get it.
This is, you know, it's terrible. It doesn't, it's every day, it's the grain trucks mostly, but there's other offenders, and it's mostly coming from the west. So I know that sign works,
Yeah.
but if you put them in the middle of town, you know, I don't know if that's gonna help.
I'd put 20 of them up if I could, but
Yeah.
they're,
Well, let's talk
Yeah.
about it sometime. Let's get something done
I think
they
it's
like-
five.
before it's too late.
I think it's 5 for 2.
2,500 or 3,000 a piece, and everything's gone up now. So I can quote some more.
We can use that for motor fuel, can we? Sign.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I bet we could.
Well,
If we
and we
could.
still need to get that sign from over by Adams's over on Elm, because you wouldn't believe
Oh, the large trucks.
the
I
large trucks
believe
are
it.
going nuts.
I believe it. It's nothing to see a truck going 45 through town, and
So that one over there's been there for a while
It's
now.
not stopping the person that's speeding over there
Have you
anyway.
seen anything happening on that one?
no, we can move it.
Let's see if we can move that one.
I mean, so we can put two things on there. I can price new signs and bring it to the next meeting. We can look at giving our officer more hours. We only pay him 18 hours.
Would it take more hours?
I don't know. He's
I
pretty
don't,
booked.
I don't know if he
That was
would or
my
not.
first thought.
Well, instead of getting the numbers, you gotta wait 30 more days. When can we just make a decision now? I mean, as far as,
Well, because it's technically supposed to be on the agenda.
okay.
I mean, if we're gonna do a vote, it has to be on the agenda.
Those signs tell you when speeders are occurring the most, right? They show
Yeah.
you the sign. Is he sitting there during those hours, or is it?
We've
just-
been multiple times that we've, I guess, done some stings, and I said, hey, between 3:30 and 4, I'm getting this amount of people and this amount of through, and we've solved some of it. I live on the highway, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. They pass buses, you know, when they're letting kids off and that.
Yeah, we haven't had that
Oh, yeah.
happen in
I'll
a
go right
while.
around
Can we
the-
put speed bumps up?
No, we're
I
not
don't
on the
wanna say
highway.
highway.
I think really,
But you can in town if you think that there's an issue.
What's it take to, not that they're following it anyway,
state
but
has
lower
their
the
own
speed
speed
limit.
Yeah.
I mean, Marl Lake's 30, why?
Well,
The other thing is, like on the church end of town, the speed limit sign, really, it would be nice if it was moved a little farther out, because when you come
So that
into
you
the
can see
houses,
it and
well,
not-
because you have so many feet legally to slow down before, after.
Right.
city
sign.
limits goes all the way to the S curve. I don't care where we put
Can
it.
we, is that,
You guys
do
make
we
a
decide, or is that a county
You
thing?
guys make a decision. I'll put it wherever you want.
No, the actual speed limit
Like the
sign.
speed limit sign?
That's city limits.
Well, I'd hate for it to go all the way.
But that'd be
to the end.
state.
Yeah, but I mean, I
I'm
just
just saying
mean,
we
I'm
don't-
trying
Right,
to
right,
get
right, right.
to
Yeah.
like,
Oh, God.
You guys tell me where you want the sign. I'll put the sign there. Like, how many feet out do you want me to move it?
Are you legally allowed to move
Yeah,
the speed limit
that's a
sign
state
though?
sign. You can't move the speed limit
That's our
sign.
sign.
No, not our lighted sign, our
Yes, I know.
actual speed limit
Like our
sign.
speed limit sign that says speed limit 35.
Mm.
We can move that. I'll double check, but that is a city sign. The state doesn't control what speed. We can move that speed to 30 or 25 or 5, 50, whatever we wanted. That's our sign.
Don't tell me we can move it to 5. Won't consider it.
So for the next meeting, come back with some solutions or some ideas. If I will price signs, I will see about officer hours if anybody's interested. We can't do traffic cameras in Illinois, but somehow Quincy did it.
Loopholes.
They do?
Yep.
Do they just not take it off of them?
Something
Well,
else. You're seeing all this traffic. You can call the Illinois State Police
Yes.
and they have to come.
It does. It does.
And they'll make a detail of it as well.
It
So if
does
you're
help.
seeing that at certain times,
Mm-hmm.
you can make that call as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't always help, but also sometimes I've called businesses when I've seen their business trucks
I've
fly
done that
through.
too.
They're not real impressed with me always, but sometimes they do take care of it.
Yeah, all the trucks, it's usually the green haulers and they're all identified and they're all locals. I know
I
most
can
of
tell
them.
you, Deer Wester is the one that drives the best. They're always driving slow.
I've called him and
They're
thanked
the
him for
ones
driving
that I
slow.
always see driving a decent speed.
I personally know some of the ones that are driving through here fast,
Yeah.
and they don't really
Well, I
care.
personally have been on Elm Street and told them to slow down.
So
Johnny's heard me yell from my yard.
Yeah.
it helps
I
the
don't
more
have a
people
problem
that
with them.
the more people that call and help back me up. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm the only one calling. Call them.
Who are you calling?
Call everybody. Call the state police. Call the county.
State police? Pike
Yep.
County?
Yep. And just tell them.
And we can pull that report, because that was why we paid for those, what we did for those signs, because you can pull the report that has the time, and it, I think, what does it give you, a range, like
15
every
minutes.
10 miles an hour, it says, you know, you had 5 cars between 3 and 4 that were driving
Yeah.
this speed. So that backs up too, like if
Yeah.
you,
Get the signs back on the highway, and then this time next month we can pull and see. if
I would
they're
really
on
like to
from-
see the 2 signs stay on the highway and a couple on Elm Street for sure.
Yep.
If not,
I say we get a few more.
well, I will
But
price.
I'll have that next meeting.
I'll price them. Or
I'll
I'll have it. I'll have it for you.
I kind of like speed bumps.
Elmer used to throw logs out
I
in the
said,
road.
I
He'd
tried
hide
to
behind
throw
his
things in the
garage and
highway.
he'd throw big old logs out in the
Hey, if
road.
Los Angeles can have speed bumps in some of their.
Oh, that's California. Yeah.
All right, Kim. I'll,
Still.
Kim, I'll keep in touch with you on what. So
Yeah.
I'll have a price for them to buy more signs,
Yeah.
and I'll ask the officers if anybody is available for more patrols. But it is bad. I realize.
Well, like I say, it's mostly the grain haulers at this point.
Yep.
But that's gonna end here and it's gonna shift, and also the combines. I don't know how fast them things go, but then they take up most of the road.
But
And they're
you'll never
doing,
get that stuff.
they gotta be doing 35 anyway.
Oh, they don't go
And,
very
and
fast.
it's just crazy how, why do they have to go so fast through, you know, a mile of,
We've been
city traffic?
trying to figure this solution out for a while.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think,
He hears me yell about it all the time.
if you know, if there were some red and blues on this road out here once in a while, that would definitely change and, you
Yeah.
know, send a message.
right now we're only paying 18 hours a month is all we get.
Yeah, is
But
that
we've
with, Pike County?
yeah, we've solved a lot of other problems.
Yeah,
I mean a lot. There's some traffic that flat out don't come through here anymore,
yeah.
and it was very
Bad
thick.
traffic.
It was very heavy through here, and they're almost non-existent now.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll keep in touch
All
with
right, thank you very much.
you. Next.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Just came to hang out.
Just here, visit.
Steven.
I have nothing, I'm just here to field questions if anything came up with the.
So we marked out a spot across the tracks over there, and the only thing we didn't call out in our agreement with him was we didn't call out burning while there's crops that are dry.
Right.
We did talk about that though
Yep.
already,
Yep.
so we're gonna call it from July 4th to harvest.
Yep.
We won't burn.
Well,
That's only a couple
we're
months.
really smart.
Well, we wouldn't be.
Smart.
Yeah, but it needs to be spelled out on paper.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I agree.
So, all right. What do you got?
I was the one that made the Facebook post. I'm just here to clarify some things.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, the whole point of us moving here was one, yes, the house was cheap. We just fixed up. We want to kind of do like a homesteading type thing, like I said in the post, where we got chickens, a couple goats, whatnot. It wouldn't be overboard. Really, all we want is a couple goats, a couple chickens. We'd be doing rabbits, quail inside, bees, maybe a few fruit trees in the garden, but that would.
So it's like when you approached me on this, I said, well, I mentioned that things are gonna have to stay in your yard.
Yeah.
So we've had this problem before, so and the things ran everywhere. There were goats and a pig and geese eating fish out of people's koi ponds. The
That was
geese,
a great sight, and they roosted on the porch all night.
they'd sit on your car, you go out in the car in the morning and sit on the neighbor's back porch, so I still don't know exactly what's called out in our ordinance because I haven't looked for it, but I guarantee whatever you do, nothing leaves your yard. That's gonna be the
I didn't say
big,
everything would be in a pen.
Right.
It's just, there's a few animals that we weren't quite sure on, like the
and
geese
I'm not
or-
sure either. I'd need to find out. I believe it mentions livestock, but I don't know. I need to study that ordinance. So were you wanting an answer, like, when you're curious about this?
Well, I was just wondering if we'd still be able to do it, or if you guys have like ordinances to where we couldn't, because that was kind of the whole point of us moving here, because house has a decent sized yard, so we
Yeah.
wanted to do quite a bit of stuff to.
Well,
Well-
we have chickens, and chickens and bees are fine.
Yeah,
We
chickens
already
and
have-
bees. There's not going to be an ordinance against rabbits. Goats and certain fowl would be the big question.
Yeah,
So-
there is an animal ordinance, and I do believe it regulates goats
Yeah,
and horses and other larger four-legged.
I think they grandfathered the people in here in town a long time ago that had them, and
Yeah.
after they either passed away or whatever, then that was annexed.
so what it does is it calls out an animal has to have X amount of land to graze per animal. So I'd have to look at that.
Yeah, and I think in the meantime, the best thing to do would be to be more specific about what your plan of menagerie is gonna be. I did look at that ordinance because I found several copies in the documents that we reviewed. And, I don't recall there being an actual variance, provision to it. So, it may mean that the ordinance would need to be modified in order for you to not be violating the ordinance.
Yeah.
So I'll take a look at that too.
Yeah, and then just spell out exactly the numbers you're thinking.
Okay.
So, I mean, it can't get crazy like you're gonna get 50 geese. Well, that's obviously
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I
that's
said
not
we
gonna
were
work.
planning on getting maybe like 2 or 3 meat/dairy goats, or like 8 or 9 laying hens, and then a couple meat chickens.
Yeah.
The rest-
Well, you get a little proposal together, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Tell me exactly what you're thinking,
Okay.
and we can give you a better answer.
And where's this located at?
The yellow house by Dixie's.
Walnut. So do that, and then we'll revisit, and I'll visit with him, make sure we're on the same page. But the big thing is, that stuff can't leave your yard.
Yeah.
Or
Can we
it's,
get the sink moved?
Yeah, I keep meaning to do that. I keep meaning to
Yeah.
put it in the garage.
Because I don't want to have to write you a warning.
Okay.
Thank you.
all right. Will that cover all the comments? All right, code hearing report. I know that we have,
One.
they were gonna be here tonight, but they didn't show. So-
What ordinance do you want me to put that under?
The
I
trash
have-
burning.
That's what I had. Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that
And
I was
then-
doing it.
We're gonna revisit that if it's not cleaned up really soon for
I-
rubble, but, there's some sort of I don't know, they put a tarp over it. I'm assuming the EPA told them to do that. I don't, whatever's going on is between them and the EPA.
Right.
I didn't have anything to do with it, so, but they're not here, so. Code hearing report, we got the one still hanging around.
Right.
What was that address?
Second.
I'd rather not throw the name out.
No. And I called them, and she must have forgot to tell him, because I call him this one when I don't have to go.
Yeah.
They told me just to call. It's oh, where is it? I just, yeah, they've got the case number, but it's all it has is the person's name. It is,
I don't think that's on my list.
you know,
Um,
Locust Street,
yeah. Anyway,
the double wide. on Locust.
the code hearing is not being effective. They're just ignoring it.
Yeah,
We could put a lien on it for the price of the fine that's been issued, or we can just start the fixer plat on it. We currently don't have any fixer plats
I think
on the move.
the best thing for that would be fixer plat, because, there's lots of rodents and bugs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a health hazard.
And the sewer.
Yeah, it's a health hazard.
Is the sewer leaking?
Well, not right now because no one's there, but if
it's going to
someone's
a
there,
winter, right?
then yes, it starts again.
Well, we need to spray that before
We can't. We've already been down that road. We can't touch that property.
So, but if we get it on a fixer flatten, before we flatten or disturb the
We can
nest.
we can napalm that whole place.
God dang, I don't know much.
Yeah, we'll make sure that's done right. That if you knock them walls down, there's some stuff coming at you.
Yeah.
So, do we want to move? We don't currently have any fixer flats in the court or moving along.
Let's do that one then.
I think we need to do this one.
Okay. Property. Can I ask for a motion to move the fixer flat on property number? Can you write that down in the motion? Just to give me the property number, I'll take care of it all.
Did you put it on?
Oh, that it's
Hold
not on
on,
there.
hold on.
Okay.
It's been so long.
So Chris, that'd be the only one we move forward with. Is that right?
Yeah, we actually have one, the property that the Morrises conveyed their interest to, that is one case where it looks like we'll need to go ahead and place a lien on the property. Because the other owner is an absentee tax purchaser,
I thought they both signed a quick claim. Does that not work like that?
both the Morrises did, but the tax purchaser just, they're not gonna
Oh,
sign anything.
back to, yeah.
So, I just need the bill, and I'll do a notice of lien to file against the property.
Okay, I'll take care of that. There's,
But other than that, you're right, I don't have anything.
the property we're speaking about has been abandoned.
Yeah. Technically, the Reeds, one of the Reeds properties is still,
Yeah, we're leaving that still alive. It's,
But-
we're 30 days down into the 90 and we've seen nothing. So, we've waited for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
We haven't seen any action on any of the three properties, so, but we'll wait and see.
Any plans, good plans.
All right, Sheila's getting that property number so we can go get you the address real quick.
That's a good question.
We're somewhat ahead of schedule. Hopefully it stays that way. Pike, QGIS. I'll rate you.
This isn't one of those things that has to be on the agenda before we can vote, right?
That's why we want the property number or address set up.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It comes under code hearing report.
That's fine, I just
Yeah,
didn't want us to come back and
it kind of fell in there.
works for me.
Well, I don't have it with me,
And we're
but
not, if it was a money spending issue, then,
Gotcha.
all right, I'm almost there. You said Locust? There's Locust. There's the property. 47-078-03.
Do you know the address?
property number?
Clifton?
445 South Locust Street. I will email you the particulars.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna ask for a motion to go ahead and start that property.
I make a motion that we start the property, fixer plat for for 445 South Lucas Street in Hull, Illinois.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Thank you. Clary report.
They put the sycamore on the tractor. We had to, we're on the sickle. The mower, from the Harley Beach Road all the way to my house, and then we mowed around the lagoon. Broke a section, and another one came loose and lost it, so we had to take it out and repair it. And we mowed up along the big ditch here, up and down. And I see the sand we got some beans cut up there on Lester. So we're sending them up there and mow both sides of that ditch. And I think there's one on the west side that we can mow too. But we like to get that mowed at least once a year.
Yep.
So I'll get that done. And then, we sell all the bathrooms down and winterize them. So winter's coming.
Yep.
So when I wasn't available, he's in there working on it, cleaning the shop up, straightening it up. So,
Good.
they're changing the fall in the ton truck to get ready for that S word I hate to say, the snow. It's coming, so trying to get ready for it, so. We made some new side doors, so Paul can, right, about for two chips on it, just in case. I need some chips, so. And read the water meters, and not everything to do with reading the water meters, and we worked on some remotes, so. There's one day I wasn't available, he worked on the shop. So that was when I was in the hospital over the weekend. So then he took me to Mexico because he didn't trust me staying away. That's not good when you go to street driving. So,
No.
Nah, well, that was so he worked in the shop there. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, had one this afternoon, so I had a couple hours there. And trying to get myself straightened out, and I will eventually. So that's about all I got.
Keep at it. I got some community service availability too. So I might turn them over to you and you can put them to work. I don't know if you want to, I think we talked about taking the doors off the bathrooms and painting them in the shop. You
Yeah.
could paint up, whatever, just get me with me on that. The ditch, I don't know if anybody noticed, the one we paid $4,500 to have cleaned up last year. It took about 2.5 hours to clean up with a new excavator mower. Just reached right in there and took all the saplings out. And then we'll,
Looks good.
yeah, it just ate right up. And then we can burn that ditch off when we get a chance.
Yeah.
It dry off a little bit more, we'll,
Do we need to be like seeding these ditches or anything? if we want?
no, we're actually, no.
It might be March before that gets dry enough to burn.
Yeah, that's fine. But we got the big stuff out, so
Yeah.
now we got the equipment to take care of that.
Yeah.
Already saved itself $4,000.
That's about all I got.
Okay, we're in the works of moving the dirt out of the burn pile. Garen said he was gonna haul it off. It's actually pretty good dirt. There's not many big logs in it, but he said he would haul it off. He's got a place for it. So,
You probably discard them.
yeah, don't matter who takes it as long as it's gone. All right. Board member comments. What do you got?
Nothing from me.
Nothing from Roger. Bob.
Well, I remember last year, we were like 2 months late on Claire's bonus. So if it has to be on next month's agenda, I'd say we bring that up now.
Yeah, that's right.
And Adams is, their culvert. Their culvert needs replaced right there.
Yeah, when they're ready, we're probably ready.
Okay, all right. I just throwing that out
Yeah, I meant to say that something to him when I was over there at Halloween.
Okay.
We got the two, we got, or
Yep, all right.
whenever.
Okey doke. The ground we start freezing here for too long, so.
Yeah,
that'll be
Um,
a lot of fun.
we could, I mean,
So
if
it's
Robert
gonna
gave
start
us a
right.
hand and
Oh,
we
yeah.
got in or got out, we could have
It'll be
done
right in the middle of
a
it.
couple hours
Yeah,
to get it Julied and
Mhm.
since we're
Yep.
actually
Did they
digging.
get it, Julie?
Well,
No,
no,
we
we don't
gotta
have
set it
a
up
date
first.
set when we, but
They're usually pretty quick anyway.
we should probably do that this month.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd probably be in, Robert would be, whenever, it don't matter.
Yeah, well, let's get together and plan it
Yeah.
out. I'll just go over there.
We'll work
Okay.
something out. That's all I had.
Okay, Rod,
No?
Sheila?
No.
No,
Okay,
no, let's not.
no, I heard a rumor.
Oh, I screwed up.
Hey, yeah, you did mess up this
What you
time.
got?
I heard a rumor that, our new excavator was broke down.
No,
Okay. See? Not that bad.
that's the kind of crap I want to hear about.
Well, you heard about it, I just told
Now I
you.
want to know who did
She
it.
almost
You know
did
what,
tell
I
you.
don't
You know what?
even know.
Never mind. I just skipped.
Cliff already blew the motor, I heard. I'm
You
kidding.
know.
I'm kidding.
Hey,
I shouldn't have said that.
I shouldn't have put that code number in there, huh? Let's see, what else do I have?
Oh, shoot.
You'd have to guess my code. What? I didn't mind.
No, that's all I have. I did hear that though, and I forgot now who told me.
You know what? You can tell them.
Yeah.
I'll write it down for you later.
No, I think I can.
Kelsey, what you got?
Nothing.
The excavator is not broke down by any means. There's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't think so, because I heard it going down the street the other day.
I just moved it over there the other day
Yeah.
to turn up that dirt pile, see how much crap we had to.
Well, you know
I
how
was curious
people
what was
are.
in that. If big logs or
I
mostly
give you
dirt.
practice.
The other thing is, the reason why a lot of logs are going missing over there at the pile, my son, which has Missouri plates, is taking all those big logs and
Oh,
and
tell him
sawing
to-
them up.
Tell him to move faster. He can have all of it.
Oh, God, no. I don't need him here more than once a week.
All right, Kelsey.
Nothing.
Clinton.
Meeting adjourned.
Motion to adjourn.
When can we start using that burn for his,
Oh, so
I meant to say that.
yeah, so we
Sorry.
realized we didn't have it in the stipulation on when we should and when we shouldn't.
Yep.
That needs to be on paper.
Okay.
So he's gonna write it up. We can, we decided that we can move stuff out there. We're just not gonna burn yet.
Right.
And by stuff, I mean, there's not gonna be hardly anything in the
Right.
fall.
Right.
But we're talking the end of third week and the fourth week, whenever you get back.
Yeah. I believe we talked tomorrow for 2 weeks, and I couldn't. The farmer just brought this burning issue up last weekend, and I can't get in to see the lawyer. So, what I want to do, even before we get something on paper and sign it, is run this whole idea of this stipulation by the lawyer to see if there's any ramifications between the farmer and me. It's not between the village
And I can talk to Keith
What's he
too.
complaining
If Keith's
about?
worried about something, I can talk to Keith.
Smoke, fire, or smoke?
There's
Smell?
there's going to be this land swap in theory where
Yeah.
the water plant goes back to my family and I surrender X amount of land
Right.
in exchange and for the burn pile. And the farmer has said out of the blue Sunday, hey, I'm worried about them burning when I still have flammable crops all the way around it.
Oh.
So we wouldn't burn between 4th of July and
Yeah,
August.
no way.
That's
No,
pretty
that
much
wouldn't
just-
happen.
So I just
I think we all
run
agreed.
this whole thing by the lawyer when I get back, and we'll get it on paper
Oh,
and sign
harvest.
it, and then it's
Yeah,
done.
it's a short window.
So, yeah, that's,
So you're gonna basically record a covenant
Exactly.
on the property so that the farmer has an enforceable right in the event the city misuses the property.
One way to do it.
Covenant, my lawyer just wrote up this agreement for early access until the final deal. Which
Oh,
is probably
okay.
gonna be a bigger parcel.
Yeah.
Those things.
Alright,
Alright.
you like that?
Who made a motion? Yeah, perfect.
I don't know if anybody, no, I need a motion to adjourn.
Yep.
All in favor? Second.
All right.
Good. Next. I don't know if that was our smoothest one or not.
Probably
49 minutes. Not bad.